Hi everybody, it's Sandy Bacus here, Sandy B Stitcher. This video is about cross stitching and occasionally I will show some crochet. The last video that I did was probably about a month ago. I wanted to try to come back and see you sooner, but I got a bad cold and then I kind of lost my stitchy bug for a little while, but I got it back and I'm getting back into the stitching again. Today is Saturday and it is February 22nd. My 76th birthday is next week, and it's hard to believe that I've made it almost to 76, but here I am. My hair is a mess. I did a bunch of cleaning this morning, and I went to the grocery store, and well, my daughter went and helped me because I can't carry the groceries in yet. But I am doing so much better than I had been doing in the past. And so since I'm feeling so much better, I wanted to get on here and show you what I've done. I'm not organized at all, and I hope to be more organized as I go through and I see what I've got. And I'm working on things just around the house here. Everything, I was sick for months and nothing got done. And so now I'm trying to catch up on all that stuff. Little stuff like cleaning the side of the refrigerator that's next to the stove and countertops in the kitchen that got covered with stuff. And my granddaughter is really good at just putting things everywhere and not where they're supposed to be. And so I have been working little by little, cleaning all that up, getting things put away, clearing up my desk area, and it didn't get that way in a day, and it's not going to get cleaned up in a day, and I have come to realize that. All right, I have some things to show you that I've been working on. And one thing, I just started to work on it yesterday. And as I said, this stuff is a real mess. I've got stuff everywhere here. I'm not going to actually show you this one because it was barely started. And but I will show you the chart. And it is called Village Canal by Dimensions. It's a regular Dimensions kit. And this is the actual chart. And I don't know if that window is causing an issue here or not, but this is a beautiful chart, and I had only done just a little bit up here in this corner, and so I just did, last night I just did a tiny little bit more here. So not much at all, nothing to really show. So I thought, well, I'd show you this so you know I'm working on it. It's being worked on 14 count baby blue Aida fabrics by LJ. I actually have something written down. And I will show this to you on my next video and show you where I've gotten to on it. So I'm going to set that over to one side. Now, the next item that I had worked on was a Haid. And when I say next, I don't necessarily mean that I did those in a row. It's just that it was, it's the next thing I've got here. This is called Mini Victorian Garden. And I hope you're able to see that. And this is being done on 14 count ivory Aida. And here is where I'm at with this. Not very far. get this up here and make sure that I've got it in the right. Sometimes I hold them up in the wrong direction, and then when I watch the video back after it's already been published, and I see that and I go, oh geez, that wasn't right. Oh well. All right, let me see if I can get this here. And there are threads hanging, but there's where I've gotten to on that. Not a whole lot, but it is progress. Okay, now let me put this back over here. And I'll be putting this one away. And I want to, for a while there, I was spending a lot of time on one chart, and then I wouldn't have anything to show. And so what I've been trying to do is to spend less time on the actual things I'm working on. And I think this is actually what I've worked on. Now this one, I may have shown it to you the last time, and I may not have worked on it anymore. I can't remember. Love Never Fails. And this is a Barbara Anna. And I've got quite a bit done on this, but I have quite a bit to go yet too. All right, now I'm going to have to stand up. As most of you know, if you have watched my videos, back in 2020, I got knocked down by my husband. He has Parkinson's disease, and he's currently in a nursing home. I got knocked down, and within a month, I had broken both of my shoulders from being knocked down. I had surgery for a replacement on this left shoulder. It did not heal right, and so I cannot move this arm very much. And so I do the best I can. And I'm going to stand up and show you. This is Love Never Fails. And as you can tell, the woman is finished. The whole side over there with the woman is completed from top to bottom. I've been working in the middle, and when I get that middle part finished, then I will move over to the man. But it has 1978, which is the year that we were married. And at least I got that on there. So I won't be bringing this one out again for a while, I don't think. All right. Then next, I don't have the chart over here for this, but I'll show it to you because I'm not sure where the chart is, and I don't want to go over there and spend a lot of time hunting for something that maybe I won't be able to find. But this is called General Store, and this is a chart by Vickery Collection, Mike Vickery. And I have two charts by Vickery Collection. One is General Store, the other one is Route 66. And this one is General Store. And here is that. And pardon the threads going across because I let threads hang and then pick them up where I left off. But there is that one. A lot of color changes in this one and a lot of back stitching, and I try to work on some of the back stitching as I go along. And so there's that one. And then this one, I don't know, I think it was over there. I don't have the chart out here for this one. And I've got it in the Q-Snap because I was recently working on it. And I just switched over yesterday to the Village Canal. But this one is called Spring Montage, and this was a kit. This was a Janelin, or is a Janelin kit. Let me lay this down and try to flatten it out a little bit so that you can see it. And this is where I'm at with this one. And most recently, I was working in this area up in here. And this was during the time that I kind of lost my stitchy bug. And so not a lot got done on this, but at least some. And then, as I said, I decided that I was going to move on. And this is one I have been kind of having to work. Part of it, the chart is in Exodo, and part of it is on the paper. And so I've been having to try to work from one page to another, because that's where one, it comes down, that page ends, and the next one starts. And there was no repeat on the stitches. So it was hard for me to try to tell what I was supposed to be putting where. And now I'm going to show you a couple of charts that I haven't worked on recently, but instead of doing a whip parade, because I really can't do that because my arms would get too tired trying to go through all of my charts. So I thought I'd show you a couple of the ones that haven't come out recently and show them to you, and then you'll be a little more familiar with them when they come up that I work on them. Now this one, I'm going to quickly show you the actual chart. This was charted. My foster cousin she has dachshunds, and this is one of her dogs she wanted done. And so she had someone or a friend of hers said they'd do it for her, and they were going to stitch it, but they weren't getting anywhere. So she brought it to me and asked me to do it. So this is Sally, and that's the chart. And as far back as I'm holding that, you wouldn't be able to see anything on that. And wherever they sent it to be done, they put the floss on these cards, and I've never used these before, so it's a different, because you use the floss just as it comes off of here, and so there's no separating the strands. And I have not worked on this in quite a while. She called me, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago. She wanted to know where I was at, and I said, you don't want to know. So let's see, I have to look at this and figure out where I am. I don't even know where I am. I think that, oh my, I'm not even really sure. I'm trying to remember how it was quite a while ago that I was stitching on this. And in looking at these parts, I'm trying to see which way. All right, I think it's like this. And so you can see there's not, you can't really tell anything about what this is. And it's like, I'm going to really have to sit and look at it to make sure this is the right direction, because I know I had stuff to do up here. I know I had more to do down here, and I had more to do out on the side, I think over here. I think this was the one edge. So that's Sally, and maybe I should get to working on Sally. All right. And the next one, this is a chart that we have a local small cross-stitch shop. And this is a chart that when I went in to look at some things, I saw this chart and I fell in love with it, so I got it. And this is one that I think I've been working off the paper chart, but I'm not absolutely sure. Some of them I started out working on the paper chart, and then I tried to get them into Pattern Keeper, and if I couldn't get them in, then I put them into Exodo. But this is called God's Love, and I fell in love with the blues, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. But now that I'm stitching all those, oh my goodness. But it's a beautiful chart, and this is by Ursula Michael, and that is Imaginating. And this is 14 count. I don't know what color this is. It's kind of a light yellowy, beigey color, if that makes any sense. I'll try to hold this up here. There we go. Those blues are beautiful, aren't they? So, I don't have a whole heck of a lot to do on this yet. It's just, I have so many whips. So, I've done most everything over here, and now I'm working down this side, and then I'll have to do the bottom and put the rest of the words in there, and then this one will be complete. So there is God's Love by Imaginating, and that's all I brought over here for right now. I didn't want to make a really, really super long video. I don't have time to do that, and I know that sometimes people want a quick video that they can just sit down when they have a few extra minutes and watch it, and then save those long ones for when they're sitting and stitching and watching. I do that a lot. I will, when I'm stitching, I will either turn on something on television, like on Peacock, that On Patrol Live. I like to watch crazy people, and sometimes I'll put YouTube on, and not that I'm watching crazy people on YouTube. That's not what I meant. I will put on some of the videos, or a cat video, or something like that, and I try to go in and comment on the videos, but I don't always remember to do that, because if I'm doing it while I'm stitching, then I have to get, because I'm watching it on TV, then I have to get my tablet and remember to go in there and put a comment. But I try to let people know that I am watching your videos. And yeah, that's about it. As I said, I'm feeling so much better, and I'm so glad that I am able to say that I am feeling better, because I was doing so bad for so long. And I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing and see if I can get my house caught up and get my stitching caught up and get that all straightened up, so that when I sit down to do a video, I'll sound like I actually know what I'm doing. And I know some of you are going to find this really hard to believe, but when I first started doing these videos, and that was, years ago, I was very organized. I had notes as to everything I was going to say, and I had all my stuff stacked in the order that I was going to show it, and that all fell by the wayside. Anybody wondering about my husband, Bob, he's doing about the same. He's, as you know, he's in the nursing home. He has Parkinson's from Agent Orange in Vietnam. He cannot speak. He cannot move, pretty much. They have to manually, two to three people have to move him around in the bed and stuff like that. It's a very sad thing for a 76-year-old man, especially one who was very active. And Oh, I guess that's about it. I did have a conversation with my son the other day. He has has been dealing with an abscess from a. He has a lot of pain, like I do, and he gets injections. And apparently, he got a bad injection, and he got an abscess, and it got infected, and so that's a big deal. And he lost a lot of work, and he is back to work now. So if you want to keep him in your thoughts and prayers, that would be nice. Let's see, what else? I guess that's about it. Um, Next week, I am going to be going out to lunch with a girl that I graduated from high school with, and also our mutual friend who we both worked with for a while soon after we got out of high school. And that was a lot of years ago. And we are going to go out to lunch, and so that should be enjoyable. We haven't been able to do that much. One of the girls just had a hip replacement done, but I guess she did really, really well, and she's out raring to go. So I'm just looking around to see if there was anything else that I needed to bring up, and I can't think of anything at the moment. We're just over 20 minutes, so this would be a good point to stop. I would like to thank all of you for coming to visit with me. I really enjoy doing these videos and showing what I've been working on, and I hope you enjoy seeing it. And because I enjoy seeing all the things that other people are doing on their videos. So I will let you all go, send you out with love and hugs, and we'll hope to see you again sooner. I hope to get back on here within about 2 to 3 weeks, but we'll see. All right, you guys take care, enjoy yourselves, and have a wonderful heading into springtime. All right, bye-bye.